Dog's Kitchen. Diets, recipes, suggestions and tips for your dog's nutrition by Antonella Ricco, private chef and culinary nutrition expert from NYC, and Dr. Natalia Russo, veterinary nutritionist from Turin, Italy. See you in our kitchen.
Welcome to the first episode of Dog's Kitchen, cooking for our best friends, a podcast entirely dedicated to the art of nutrition for our beloved dogs. Would you eat the same food for 10, 12, 15 years or more? Well, if the answer is no, why should your dog? I personally ask myself this question many times since I owned 4 dogs. Unfortunately, I never considered the idea of preparing fresh food for my furry friends. Perhaps I was just lazy, or perhaps I didn't think it would be practical. So I never really considered cooking fresh food or real food for my pets. Becoming the owner of my 5th dog encouraged me to turn this question into reality. Welcome to the first episode of Dog's Kitchen, cooking for our best friends, a podcast entirely dedicated to the art of nutrition for our beloved dogs. For those who don't know me, my name is Antonella Ricco, and I have been involved in cooking and nutrition for 10 years in New York, where I'm living and working as private chef, culinary nutrition expert and health coach. As I was saying before, I came up with the idea of doing something for this puppy, or rather for this girl, since she's a female, because she came to my home. I started gathering information and studying. I bought books and surfed the web, often comparing the American against the Italian views and vice versa. And it was precisely the web, as it often happens nowadays, that made discover Dr. Natalia Russo, founder of Diete Bestiali, a veterinary nutritionist who I'm pleased to warmly welcome here today. I'm very grateful to her for accepting to co-host this series of podcasts with me.
Hi Antonella! First of all, thanks to everyone. I warmly greet our audience from the beautiful city of Turin. I must say that I met her because she was a very different pet owner. In fact, she decided to consult me before even taking this puppy home, and this is actually extremely rare. And now we are working together on this puppy's nutrition plan for an optimal growth.
Natalia, before getting to the heart of this episode, tell us a little about your professional life. Who is a veterinary nutritionist? And why should we, as dog owners, consult such a professional?
Well, this is an excellent question. A veterinary nutritionist combines the knowledge of a veterinarian on health issues with expertise in animal nutrition and diet. It's a new profession developed in the last 15 years. Offering advice on a balanced and suitable diet for our pets, both cats and dogs, in order to avoid all those diseases and disorders linked to nutrition and actually providing a preventive regime for our pets.
Prevention, first of all, a bit like what happens in the human environment for us humans. I'm sure our listeners are asking themselves, what could a chef specializing in human nutrition and a veterinary nutritionist possibly have in common? Well, first of all, Natalia, correct me if I'm wrong. We share the love for animals. And secondly, as often happens among human beings, we had an immediate understanding on a professional level. So we decided to share our knowledge on nutrition, food, diets, recipes, and much more, and so practice will inevitably follow theory. What does this mean? It means that you will follow us virtually in our kitchen, where we'll prepare delicious dishes for the dogs, together with Natalia, who will give us suggestions and useful tips. Right, Natalia?
Perfect! We will try to make homemade cuisine more practical for your pets. Antonella's suggestions will help you to create easy and quick cuisine for your pets, and I will make sure the cooking is balanced and suited for the prevention and the health of all our animals. We will also try to look at all the trends as far as nutrition is concerned, because in animal nutrition, just like for humans, there are fashions and trends to look into. We will explore the pros and cons of all nutritional theories and when to use one or the other according to the different context. Not only because we must remember that a nutritionist doctor does not formulate diets for healthy animals, but also when pathologies occur. In fact, more and more now, Antonella knows better than me, diet is extremely important in cases of pathologies. In fact, as I always say, nutritional therapy is a real therapy that must be adopted in any type of disorder. And I must say that it's one of the reasons I got so interested in this branch, which totally encompasses the pathological, if not clinical, aspects of an animal's life.
Natalia, do you think the famous quote from Hippocrates, perhaps even overused in the human world, yet so true, is also valid for our dogs? We are what we eat, or as I prefer to say in my daily practice, we are what we digest. Could it be applied to our dogs?
Yes, definitely. We can say that in dogs, as in humans, the intestine, the digestive system that is a second brain, this is also stated on the homepage of my website. All that in nutrition is healthy nutrients in food are essential to make a balanced and adequate meal for pets according to the subject's growth.
Today, as you mentioned a few minutes ago, we really have many options, from the commercial diet to canned food, from dehydrated food to freeze-dried food, and last but not least, the homemade diet. In the next podcasts with Natalia, we will address many of these topics. We will discover what the characteristics a canine diet should have, what are the parameters, if there are rules to follow, why should we then switch from dry food, which we have been using for many years, and we are talking about crunchy food, to the fresh food, and finally to the home diet. What are the benefits of making this choice? The topics are varied, and we will discuss them in each episode together. At this point, the lineup is promising. The topics are useful and interesting. We are looking forward to presenting them to you, Natalia.
Surely, we are looking forward to sharing with you, to answering your questions and entering these new worlds together. The art of nourishing our dogs and cats.
Of course, we greet all our listeners with the word love, which is the word that unites us. Together with care, dedication, and patience, and remember to always consult a veterinary nutrition or a professional, because the do-it-yourself diets don't work as they don't work for humans. We recommend you visiting the website of Diete Bestiali.
Yes, Diete Bestiali has been created by me with the collaboration of professional veterinarians with the aim of offering a quality service to everyone who does not have easy access to our reference centers.
So we are waiting for you, and spread the word, because it will benefit you, us, and above all, our pets. And we will back next time. Ciao!
Ciao!